Hey everyone, welcome to Trizity Traveling. I'm your host John, and today I've got a what if question for you. Let's paint a picture of you sitting at dinner, and in my case, let's just say I'm eating a nice lovely bowl of pasta, gluten-free pasta of course, and has nice marinara sauce, and every phone in the restaurant goes off at once. Now that's a little odd in itself. What do you do? Well, of course you look at your phone and it says, you are under hurricane watch. I think it's a watch, not a warning. I think it's a watch. Anyway, you're under a hurricane watch. Holy crap. I've never been in a hurricane. I live in the high desert of Idaho. I don't really know what a hurricane is like. I think I should probably leave early and not right at the hurricane in my hotel room. I don't know what you think, but that's what I did. Before I get any further into the trip report related to my early fleeing of Florida, I hope you'll take a second to click the subscribe button and hit the reminder bell to be notified of future content. If you like today's video, please give it a thumbs up as well. I really appreciate that. Alright, so we ended up getting a travel voucher from Southwest and we fled South Florida a day early. It's not South Florida, Central Florida. Northern Florida? Orlando, whatever. Orlando is, I think, Northern Florida. Central Florida. Anyway, doesn't really matter. We ended up fleeing a day early, and as you can see from these pictures, it was a beautiful morning, and it was a pretty beautiful afternoon before we went to the airport. So, I don't know. I wasn't there when the hurricane actually rode up the coast. It never got more than a Category 2. It's still a very severe storm, but I don't think it actually made landfall. At the time we decided to rebook, we of course didn't know any of that, so in the interest of being safe, we got out. So here, without further delay, is the trip report of us fleeing Florida a day early. This is my first time departing from Orlando International Airport. Because of that, I decided to take a look around, see what was open during COVID. Looks like about half of the central food court is open, and about, I'd say about a third of the shops are open. You could get a picture with Harry Potter before heading to Universal Studios. Orlando was the 10th busiest airport in 2019, with 4 airside terminals and 129 gates. Our flight will depart from gate 125, Southwest 1951. These are the balconies of guest rooms at the Hyatt Regency in the central terminal of Orlando International Airport. Southwest is at the end of one of these people movers in Terminal A. The people movers are accessed after security. You'll see that family down at the end again. They're headed to Denver like I am. We ended up sitting right behind them on the airplane. Now in the airside terminal, I'm looking for lunch. From a quick search of the internet, there wasn't a ton available for me, being gluten-free. Ended up going to the Quickie Mart and getting some kettle corn chips, and I had brought some salami with me. My daughter got McDonald's popcorn chip, kettle corn, sweet and salty. Also very good. Gotta look at the camera. The camera's over here. Not over there. Over here. Over here. Very good. Last but not least, frozen Coke. Lunch is over and headed to our gate. It's a very pretty terminal with these tile floors. Our aircraft today is a fairly new 737-800. And while we're waiting, it is a Sunday, so I decided to watch some Formula One racing on my phone. And one of the big advantages of travels is you get to watch people. And I found this lady very interesting. Checking out her mask, her face shield, extra hand sanitizer, wipes. She has a backup mask. But as I've seen during my travels, did it happen if you don't take a selfie? Anyway, I found that pretty interesting. Because we are leaving a day early, we got kind of crappy boarding positions. The good news is Southwest is blocking middle seats.
Hi,
thank you. So I don't have any worries about not getting a window seat. The only bad news is we're sitting at the back.
Hi.
There's the family from the People Mover. They were clearly at Walt Disney World. Walt Disney World had opened the week before. Standard Southwest seat, 32 to 33 inches of pitch and 17 inches wide. Not bad. And one of the interesting things about Orlando with this particular departure, we pushed back and hit the departure runway in about 1 minute. If you're interested in the full departure, I'll put a link in the description for my YouTube channel focused on aviation and aviation stuff. Trizity loves airplanes. Our departure took us over Walt Disney World. It was easy to identify the distinctive Epcot sphere, ball, marble, whatever that thing is. And from look at the map, the Magic Kingdom. It was fairly clear for most of the trip, allowed me to get some good seat spotting of ground, some cities I've never seen before from the air. Unfortunately, the snacks are not gluten-free, so it's just nerd time. All the names of places on the ground are taken from Google Maps for your reference. Had a double water service on today's flight. If you watched one of my early Southwest flights, they were cans of water. They're cups of water now. I prefer the can, much more in the can. Real life to ground reconciliation. I think that's where Memphis, Tennessee would be, roughly. It was the one big city I was not able to identify from the air. And I found something new in the Southwest app today. Connecting gate information is available. This is a big question for a lot of travelers. I did not know that was available. This is the first time I've seen that. I just happened to notice it when I turned my phone sideways. In addition, you can get an extended forecast for your departure as well as your destination cities. If you've watched past videos, you know that you can watch live TV on Southwest. I watched a little bit of Ready Player One, but for the most part, the flight was calm and I prefer to look out the window. The course of our Southwest flight today gave us a pretty good tour of the Midwest. Not that I'm a big fan of a lot of the scenery in the Midwest because it's so flat. Regardless, it's time for thumbs up on today's flight. First thumbs up goes to Southwest for allowing us to get out of Florida a day early. I think a hurricane experience would be kind of cool, and that might have been a good one to give a try to, but better to get out and be safe. Second thumbs up goes to multiple beverage services on Southwest, even if it is only water. No hotbox problems with today's flight. If you don't know what I'm referring to, you have to go back and watch my hotbox video on American Airlines. Thumbs down today. This is a very easy one for me. Like a lot of you, I suspect, I'm just tired of wearing a mask. That's my thumbs down. It's the rule right now, but I don't like it. It's hot, dries out my eyes, and it just makes me kind of irritable. As we arrive in Denver, if you have any questions or comments about traveling right now, traveling in the COVID era, please post them below. I'm happy to respond to those. And as always, I want to wish you and yours safe and happy travels.